they were hitting on it right there. Champion select for Enemy. We were talking about how they were going to have to end the game before the armor stacked up. They weren't able to do so. Came back and bit them.
They made a good run at it.
yeah, they really made it to the late game there, but teammate coming back after stacking all of that armor. And here's the thing is that he was talking about it just there, Freak. The fact that Varus last pick came in, that's a poke champion in a composition that's all about move speed and running at your face. The Olaf, the Nautilus, the Sivir, the Annie, they all want to go in and engage. And I actually thought that Vladimir was going to be the pickup here as the 5th pick, and it got taken away by teammate. I haven't seen Vladimir from Inox just yet, but I feel like that's the ideal champion here. You have people who are going to constantly slow them for you on Olaf. You have the engage, you have the AoE. It'll add the magic damage that you need to the comp, and that's what I thought would have really rounded this out for Enemy, but it got picked up by teammate, so they didn't even have that option.
Yeah. That was tragic for them because, you know, all the speed that they had, it would have been great because he wants to be on the front line as well, fairly low range. They did so many good things with the speed that they had, but once you get to the point where you have a Talisman and 2 Righteous Glories and you have Sivir on your team, that's enough speed.
Yeah.
Well, once you get to the point where you have 2, that's enough. And you're sitting with this problem where you have a lot of damage that's focused on attack damage, and you have an Annie as a support, does still scale off of AP, can very well build AP. If supports, you know, kind of get trapped into this support-only itemization as well, then you're cutting off options that are actually there for you in the game. You can adapt in-game and just, you know, try and build some more AP because an Annie, even from the support role that long of a game, you can get enough AP to take out almost 70% of an AD carry's life if you get the flash on them. You know, regardless of a QSS or not, you can do enough damage.
Right. Or you could get more speed.
Ricky Bobby, man.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there, Kobe. You can always run faster.
Talisman is on like a 30-second cooldown. They also have Sivir and 2 Righteous Glories, which if you space out the Righteous Glories, then you also have those going constantly almost.
Yeah, I think a little, yes, I do agree with you. I think a little bit too much prioritization there on moving quickly.
But it got them a lot of cool kills in the middle game.
It did. Well, again, it was a great win for teammate, as they mentioned, picking up the 2-0 in that head-to-head, which could prove to be very important going into the end of the season. An unfortunate loss there for Enemy, but with 8 games left.